cómo habrá sido el rodaje de Encuentros Cercanos del Tercer Tipo, que hasta tuvieron tiempo de ver si por las noches podían ver algún que otro plato volador en los cielos de Mobile, Texas. Hablé con McLean, uno de los camarógrafos de esta película, que me contó cómo fue el rodaje de esta gran película de Steven Spielberg y qué cosas pasaron a lo largo de todos esos días de filmación, todo en este informe sobre Encuentros Cercanos del Tercer Tipo.
We now return to Mira a quien encontré with our latest interview.
In Close Encounters, it was just starting to come into the effects. We had motion control, it was called.
Yeah, and how was that?
It was pretty good because we had the people that made the computer, and so we were all in touch of what was going on and what was going to happen. But I was still amazed when I saw the movie, what they did and what we did. It was amazing. It was absolutely great because he's of a different world, Steven.
Yeah.
And I asked him one time how big the mothership was going to be. And, you know, I thought maybe it would be the size of my house. And he said, no, it's going to be a mile across, which it was in the end. Remember that? The bottom 20 feet was all we had, just where it opened up. That's what we had. The rest of it was motion control and CGI.
Yeah,
the whole top, everything, when it flipped over, and that was all done by, I'm not sure whether Lucas's company did it, but I forget what company did it. That's part of why Vilmos won the Academy Award, I think, was the effects on that. But that's the difference between Steven and me. You know, he was a big thinker and still is to this day. It was very fantastic. But you know, when the ship opens up, how bright the light was, we overexposed everything, had to reshoot everything for 2 days. So we had to go back. They were just little kids, and that's one reason, because we worked in Mobile, not only because the big hangar was bigger than it, but they didn't have the good child rules. You know, we could work those kids half to death because it was like 100 degrees in there.
Yeah.
You know, and there was no big rules about working kids. So, and I think we had 50 kids in those suits, in those little alien suits. But they were like, you know, 6 or 7 years old. I think it was terrific because we were trying to coordinate up. We had some lights, you know, whenever a tone would go off. So we were trying to coordinate that with the mothership, but we didn't know what the mothership would be doing. So it was a lot, you know, we just had to guess.
Yeah.
But it actually came out pretty good. Probably 50% was improv.
In that part, in particular.
Yeah. He was great. Yeah, Steven did a lot of things to get real reactions with him. In fact, one time Steven dressed up in a gorilla suit and jumped out of behind something to get his big reaction in the house.
Yeah. How did the kid take it?
The kid he was very surprised. He loved it. It was great. Well, we kind of believed in flying saucers. Steven and I would go out we worked in Mobile in this big Air Force base, and we would lay on the runway every night, look up at the skies, hoping to see a flying saucer.
Yeah.
So Steven really believed it. And the guy that gave the name Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Dr. Hynek, was with us. So, and he believed in them, you know, so he would have, you know, seminars that we could all, you know, ask him questions, and he totally believed in UFOs.
And did you see any UFOs while you were like trying to?
No, we didn't.
Because of this movie, lots of conspiracy theories emerged.
Oh yeah, I was never sure about that. I think they're still wondering whether the government's hiding secrets I think it's out in somewhere in New Mexico. There's something 41, or you know, that they think there's all kinds of stuff out there. But Dr. Hynek, the guy that coined the phrase, he told us there's never been one item that he said I could show you right here that's off a UFO.
Yeah.
And somebody said, well, why do you think that is the reason? He says, because I think they know how violent we are and they don't want to get too close. So that was his answer.